YouTube. It is Dr. Lisa. Launch your income. Come on in. We are talking all things going live. You guys see me with the baseball cap on. We are doing things a little different today. I told you guys I am getting ready for my trip, my vacation. And so a girl got to get her hair done. So it is time. So you guys are seeing me in real life. This is the look before the transformation. So come on in, friends. We are going to be talking and chatting. I appreciate you all joining. I'm setting up my computer systems, getting everything going. Hey, you said wow. I just said this is the look before the transformation. So I gotta get my hair done today because I'm doing a little vacation, so I'm changing it up a little bit. So this is the in between. Let me throw a baseball cap on. Let me get going. I'm not gonna not show up, but yeah. You got a baseball cap on today too. That is the look of the day, huh? You're like, look here, we just go throw a cap on. I love it. Yeah, so yeah, girl gotta get her hair done a little later. A little later, that's what I'm gonna be doing. And yes. So you said I'll send you a picture. You'll send me a picture. I get my phone up. So yes, I told my husband, I said, should I pull it back? Should I do something? He was like, put a baseball cap on. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a baseball cap on. So that's what ended up happening. So I yeah, I'm gonna have some time later to do it when I get done for today. So I'll see. I'll try to build some time in, maybe in between this live and the next. We'll see. I know I have one meeting, so I probably won't have time to dedicate to finish it. That's the problem. Once you start it, you want to finish it. And then I'm like, I don't know if I'm have enough time to finish. So that is probably what's going to happen. So I'm not going to be able to finish. But yes, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you all coming in. Appreciate all the support. Come on in, friends. Good morning. Hello, hello. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. You guys see me in my baseball cap edition. That's what we're talking about today. Just get started. It says start your live host era today. That's what we're talking about. So thank you all for coming in. Make sure you like the live, comments, and subscribe. If you have not done so already, I want you guys to subscribe as well. We are growing. This is our growth season. My moderator, yes, Michelle Crochet, she is in the building today. So make sure you say hello. And then on top of that, connect with her. I want you to subscribe. So you got two people to subscribe to right now. Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income and yes, Michelle Crochets. The two of us, we are working to support you all. So make sure that you are connecting with people who are going to help you grow. So hit the hit the like button and then click Michelle. So yes, Michelle Crochet. So you can connect with her. She is a YouTube coach, so she's going to help you with optimizing your profile, building it up. We're doing everything. We're small creators here in this room, and so we want to make sure we're supporting people. We want to make sure you're growing. So just make sure you're connecting with the right people. And then if you are new to my live, click like. And then also make sure you comment, say hello, how you doing? I'm here, Dr. Lisa. And then click subscribe if you haven't done so already. So make sure you subscribe as well. And then I say click the alarm so you know when I go live twice a day at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Each day I'm here, I'm showing up. I'm committed to this process. I'm not stopping. This is not in my cards. I'm not stopping. However, this weekend I'm going to take a little pause. This is my birthday weekend. So birthday weekend, I am going to take a little pause. So you don't think that I stopped. I just need to celebrate the birthday. So I will be back, friends. Don't miss. Don't miss out. Continue to come and show up and support. Like I said, we are starting the live host era today, okay? I want you guys to start your live host era. That's what this is all about. Get going, get connected with your community. A lot of this is just you. You're in your own way because you haven't clicked that go live button. And if you don't have live access yet, then you want to make sure you're posting enough content. You're pushing content out there. You're intentionally focused on how you are growing and how you are getting new subscribers. So that is your strategy. You want to continue to push that. You need 50 subscribers to go live. I do a co-stream where I've been able to get new subscribers because I show up here and you guys like my live and you subscribe, which is great. So if you're listening, go ahead and click like and subscribe. But also, what I do is that I'm showing up, and so this becomes a playlist. You guys can go back and review it. So I want you all to know that this is something you can do quite easily and build your channel. It's a little longer in doing it this way, but just know that that growth is at the end of the tunnel. Yes, we are a professional channel, so make sure you are, thank you so much, friend. Make sure that you are 18 years or older. We want to make sure that we are talking to people who can actually engage fully. So you want to make sure you're 18 years and older, and that, again, we're a professional channel. So if you have questions, ask questions that are relating to how to go live, how to monetize, all the things to be strategic about your growth. Thank you so much. How am I? I'm doing great. Thank you. Told you guys got baseball cap edition today because I'm about to do my hair later tonight, so that I'm getting ready for my little vacation. A little short cruise we're gonna do just to get away for my birthday. My birthday is actually on Monday, so I will be back on Monday and we can talk and celebrate there. But yes, I'll be ushering in a new birthday year for myself. So really excited about that. Thank you so much, friends. Okay, we got to make sure we stay focused. Okay, Michelle is on it. She will mute and delete. So make sure you stay professional, friends. Appreciate you all being here. Stay focused. And then at the end of the day, it is very much about making sure you are staying focused on the channel as well. So let me know if you have questions. I want to make sure we're all supporting each other. So go ahead and click like and subscribe as well, and make sure we are staying focused. We asking questions that matter. Because as you can tell, we are not playing games, friends. This is all about growing. So just come on in. Let me know if you have questions. So this is my start your live host era. I want you guys to be intentional. Start your live host era today. If you are new to my channel, go ahead and click like, and then I want you to subscribe. And then I was sharing, I was about to say this because I want you guys to see what's happening here. As I show up every day, I started this like the second week of April. So April, May, June, and now we're in July. So I'm about 4 months in, almost 3.5, we can say. 3.5 full months. Hey, can I have mod? I didn't mean people who love positive places. What does that mean? I'm not following your comment, but thank you so much. My moderator is Yes Michelle Crochets. She's here too, so just know if you want to say hi to her, connect with her. She's a great person, so definitely connect with her. Okay. Thank you so much. Please stay focused. You will be removed. She will remove you all. So you got to stay on topic here. So I was about to say my growth that you guys can see. I started in the month of April. Like I said, like the second week of April, I officially started. And then now we're in the third week of July, technically. So just knowing in those 3.5 months or so, I've grown. Now it's not rapid growth, but it is great growth. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in the thousands or anything like that for subscribers. But the growth that I've shown is just me showing up doing what I'm going to do anyway. I'm doing what I want to do anyway. So I'm talking to you all now because there's a nice amount of people in the room. But at the end of the day, I'm going to do this anyway because I co-stream on TikTok. So I'm about to go live on TikTok, talk to people there. I'm talking to you all. I'm answering questions. I'm adding value. And you guys know how you can get support. And so in that growth, I've seen over 400 new subscribers. And so what I'm saying is do what you're doing anyway. Connect with your people. Connect with them. Say hello. Come live, and you can do that. So I teach about the live host. I teach about being a live host, so essentially you can understand how you can be successful in this space because you're able to connect with your community. You're adding value, and then ultimately, if you have all your systems in place, you can grow to a point where you're having people click the links in your profile. They're getting connected with you. You're connecting with them in the chat. You're connecting with them real time in the live. So just know that this is a way for you to, again, connect with people and experience growth that way. So let me know if you have questions. Am I looking at comments? I am looking at comments, friends. I see comments. And my friend, Yes Michelle Crochet, she's my moderator. I see all comments too. What's your question? Oh no, you got kicked out. See? So yeah, if you're not asking legitimate questions, then there's no way we can communicate. But thank you so much. And so you got to ask legitimate questions because Michelle will slowly or quickly move on. Um, So thank you so much. No, we're not gonna. You gotta ask questions about how to become a live host. The topic today is start your live host era. So you want to ask questions about that. You don't want to get removed if that's not what you're doing. So you want to ask questions about being how to be in this in a real way, and connecting with us. So I'm about to move on because I'm going to connect with my other channel real quick. And then with that, if you have real questions about what's the topic, how to start your live host era. So we're talking about becoming a live host. We're talking about monetizing. We're talking about how do you build your community online. So that's what the topic is. Okay. So let me know if you have questions because I want to make sure we are answering questions and also chatting. I start on YouTube on purpose so I can get a sense of the room, get things going, get things activated. And then you guys know I co-stream on TikTok as well. So I want to make sure I'm co-streaming there. Uh, so we're going to stay on topic. Thank you all for coming in. And Michelle is going to remove comments that are not appropriate. We're getting a lot of activity. So make sure you guys are liking the live and you are subscribing as well. So I appreciate all the activity. I appreciate you all coming in and supporting. But we want to make sure we stay focused too. So the mod is here. And let's talk about mod real quick. Let's just talk about that real quick because with YouTube is different than TikTok. I'm going to say that right now. YouTube is different. These are two different platforms. YouTube, from what I've noted, is that you guys will come in, you ask questions, you're saying hello, what's the topic? Is very general from the YouTube perspective, from the YouTube viewer perspective, recognizing that many live rooms have specific topics that they're covering. So it's not just hey Q&A. However, on here, it's harder to build your community because people are coming in from all over the place, especially when you are streaming vertical like I am. The goal is that you want to get people to engage fully, ask questions, connect on the topic. Then you want those same people to come and like your live and subscribe because those are people who are interested in your message. So just keep that in mind. You want people who are going to engage, that understand the topic you're covering, that they're interested in that topic, and they want to support the live. So when you're on TikTok, people do kind of self-select in that way. That you'll get some trolls, you'll get people coming in and they misbehave and stuff. But for the most part, you're getting people who all automatically kind of come to rooms based on the topic because they see the title and they're making a conscious decision to join that live. YouTube's a little different. Thanks, that's the best information I've ever heard. Appreciate you, friend. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to give information and help you get started. So yes, you definitely want, thank you so much, friend. And so you definitely want to make sure that you understand, like when you go vertical, when you go live and then go vertical versus horizontal on YouTube, that you're going to get different people in the room. Now, the goal is to get those people to still connect and engage because if you're adding value, if you're giving them something that they're interested in, then essentially they will stay and they will continue to connect and engage with you. Okay. So just kind of keep that in perspective. All of this is about your growth strategy. Um, Oh, you're in Australia. Okay, I'm 18. Okay, appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Wink, wink. If you're actually 18. You said thank you so much, Summer. Summer, I was just talking about the difference between YouTube and our TikTok friends, and just in terms of how people come on to lives. So again, I want you guys to make sure that you are getting the most out of this live. And if you have questions, feel free. We are talking about going live because this is your live host era today. Okay. So I wanted you guys to make sure that you're taking advantage of engaging properly. And if you have questions, let me know. Like I said, my moderator is Yes Michelle Crochets. So she is here to support and she's going to keep our live going and keep it activated in the chat. And then I'm setting up my screen right now because we are going to go live on TikTok as well so that you guys know that I go live on both platforms. Thank you all for coming in. Let's get connected. We are going to go live right now. I'm 20 minutes late, and so we'll see. I'm going to see if I can go live longer. no longer than 2 hours. So I'll probably stay to noon. I do have a 1 o'clock meeting, so I can't stay forever. Hello, friends. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Lisa. How you doing, friend? Thank you for joining live. I appreciate you being here as well. So let me know where you're from, where you're at. Thank you so much. You guys are seeing Dr. Lisa Baseball Cap Edition because we are going to go live. But as you know, I am getting ready for my trip, so I have to get the hair done. So we're going to come on in. Let me know where you're from, friend. Doing fine. Thanks. Appreciate you, friend. So as I was saying, I'm going live here, and I was just kind of giving some insight to the difference between TikTok and YouTube. So TikTok, hi Tree, how are you, friend? Good morning. How are you? You're seeing me in the baseball cap today. I keep doing this because I have to make sure the cap, you guys can see the cap fully. Hey Trisha, how are you, friend? So yes, girl has to get her hair done. So we're gonna get the hair done soon. Thank you. Watching from the UK. Awesome, awesome. I appreciate you. I am good. Thanks, thanks, thanks. I appreciate you all coming in. Thank you so much for being engaged in the chat. You said you look cute in it. Thank you. So thank you so much. I said, well, let me just throw a baseball cap on y'all. Let me just throw a cap on because I have to get the hair done. And so we'll get it done. I'm trying something new. You know, I do, my friend, yes, Michelle Crochet, she's in my chat on YouTube. I do the crochets for my hair. So I'm going to put those back in. Um, and so I'll put that in probably later tonight. I may be in the baseball cap for the 4 o'clock as well, but I'll probably put it in later tonight, throw them in. I got to pack still and stuff. So I'll finalize my getting ready for this. Thank you so much, friends. Let's make sure we stay on topic. We're going to get rid of some comments here. Appreciate you all. So appreciate you all. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene. Thank you all who are coming into the live. I appreciate you joining the live. We are chatting and talking. I appreciate your friend. What's your education? Doctor, PhD, friend, PhD, not an MD, but a PhD. You teach, I teach about going live. I'm a live host coach. So thank you so much, friend. I'm getting a lot of engagement today. So I think this topic got you guys activated. You guys are here. Yes, PhD, MBA, and MSW. Come to think of it, if you want all the initials. So yes, so with this live host era topic, so as active, my room is fairly active on YouTube. We got a lot of great comments, a lot of people, yep, MBA, yep. And so we got a lot of people asking questions and engaging. We want to stay, thank you so much, friend. We want to make sure we stay focused too. So I'm talking about being a live host era so that we can continue to grow. So this is what this is about. We're going to talk very intentionally about how do you become a successful live host. How do you continue to do this? How do you show up every day? So my 10 o'clock, how you doing, Nika Grace? Hey, friends coming on in. Thank you so much for joining live. Come sit and stay with me for a minute. We're going to talk a little bit about being a live host. I want to make sure you're being intentional about your growth strategy. We're going to talk about how do you talk to your audience and continue to grow. Thank you so much, friends. How you doing, Happy? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Nika. How are you as well? Come on in, friend. I appreciate you all joining the live. So I told everybody I have hair to do tonight. So you guys are seeing the baseball cap. I know I normally don't come in like this, but this is what I had to do to make sure I was able to go live and stay on schedule. So I was like, okay, we're gonna throw a cap on this thing. So yes, thank you so much. Let's stay focused. Yeah, the chat is very lively today. I appreciate all the engagement, but it is very lively. We got a lot of our friends coming in asking all types of questions. So it's interesting. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you all who are joining the live on this side too. I wonder if we got some new friends coming in. Doing well. Woke up super early today. Did you really? Who's getting engaged? How you doing, Orange Vigilant? I ain't seen you in a minute. How's everything going, friend? Nobody's getting engaged. How you doing, Victoria? Thank you so much. How you doing, Lisa? Thank you so much for being here. I was like, what in the world? And so I don't have my wedding ring on. I should put it on. You said, what's my YouTube? My YouTube is the same as this name. It's Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. My YouTube people, my TikTok is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. And so you're welcome to come over and behave on the YouTube side. YouTube, you get, I tell you guys, it's the super highway. That's what Michelle, yes, Michelle Crochet, she's over there. She calls it the super highway because you get all types of people coming and going and they're chatting it up and they're connecting. So it's an interesting experience today. Lately, the I'll tell you guys what I've done differently. Um, I just watched your video on someone in person. Oh, no way. Veronica, tell me, you watched my video on someone impersonating an account. What? Please, I need your assistance. Wait a minute. Well, first of all, I need your assistance. What did you just see? You saw one of my videos, somebody impersonate. So I got to impersonate again. How do I get to TikTok email, please? How do I get to TikTok email? TikTok's email? What do you mean? You want TikTok to contact you? Let me know. Well, let me know about this impersonator first. Let me know if you can send me the information. That'll be helpful because I can make sure that they remove the video and remove the account. But Victoria, when you say TikTok's email, what you want to do is go to the legal. If you have some issues going on, you can click them, and you can click the TikTok.com. The legal page gives you all the different websites the forms you can fill out. That you can see if somebody's impersonating, if somebody is doing some other stuff. How do you get to legal? I got a video about that too. So it's you said okay. So essentially the legal website is www.tiktok.com/legal, Legal. So put in legal and then stop there. They have where you can report. There's a reports and there's copyright. That's the form I use because people were impersonating me. But if you could send me whatever you got from whatever you saw that was an impersonating video, so let me know. Send that to me, and then I can go to that page and get them taken down. Typically, what happens is that they block me, so I have to go to my other pages, and I usually search my name or search my my nickname or a variation of it, and it'll show up if someone's out there trying to impersonate me. Sometimes they're creative and they don't use my name or any variations of it, and so I never see it. So that's what I would tell you. And so so sometimes you guys have to tell me if you're seeing something like that, and if you are, let me know so I can submit the form to get rid of them. But there's a lot of there's a lot of impersonators out there, which is unfortunate, which is truly unfortunate. But yeah, if you see something, definitely let me know, and I will remove them. And then that's the website, www.tiktok.com/legal, Legal. Legal. Did I say that right? I felt like I said a couple times. So Legal. Luna did a great job. Luna did an amazing job. Is Luna in the room? Did she come in the room? I missed it. Luna, did you get here? No, she didn't come in yet. So Luna did an amazing job yesterday. She did, I think that was live number, I should have asked her. That was either live number 2 or 3. I'm not sure if that was her second or third one, but she did a good job, a great job. Let me say that. She did her first 90-minute live, y'all. 90 minutes. She did it almost to the dot, too. So she's like, okay, it's 90 minutes, let me go. But no, she did 90 minutes. Hello from Ireland. Good to meet you. Good to meet you as well. Thank you so much, Tin Man. Thank you, my friends on the YT as well. Yes, she has some nice pieces, didn't she? She's a natural. She is. No, she hasn't come in yet. Okay, yes. So I was looking for her. I'm going to give her kudos for doing it. She did it. I experimented yesterday and did a fun pop-up live here, and it's so new ideas for me. Ooh, I like. That's what it's all about. We were talking yesterday. I think that was in my, I don't know if it was my sub or the 4 o'clock live. We talked about, thank you so much, Caleb. We talked about me doing possible pop-ups for the shop page. I think I will consider that. I think I will. You're right. It's a great idea to kind of get some new ideas in terms of how you want to engage, and the people, coming in a room may be a different look too. Looking forward to moving all my teaching lives here hit 60 hours live on my other account. Look at you. Awesome. Cynthia, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. So really quickly, when it came to Luna, she did do her first live for 90 minutes. And I don't know if she had it outlined. I don't think she did, but she did a really great job. And I'm going to tell you something she did that I thought was like a brilliant way of doing it. She had, so her live was more or less a teaching live. She combined teaching with reveal. So she did like a combination, so which was really cute. But her teaching live, she had topics relating to if you were going to you know understand the Whatnot app, which is a different platform altogether. It's I I have to think about the right wording, but she would have to when she comes here, we can ask her like what do they consider themselves. But I almost think about it the way she taught us. It almost seems like it's a marketplace. Maybe that's the right word, where it's a marketplace app where you can buy items, you can sell items, and they have kind of intertwined in that this auction type concept. So you're auctioning off products. So think about eBay meets TikTok Shop. That's the way I thought about it. I was like, I need to get over there and whatnot. So it's like a marketplace, I guess. But again, people are selling items and then they do, I guess in these lives that they have, they do this live auctioning selling process. So she was teaching some of the lingo and terminology they use when they're auctioning off or when they're getting ready to sell things. I guess that's what it is. I really knew anything about it, but now I know after her. Yeah, it was a great teacher live. That's what I said. I learned a lot. I learned a lot. So, and granted, I may be saying the wrong type of platform concept it is, but I gathered marketplace, and so essentially she goes there and as a viewer or as a person who wants to purchase, there's things that people put in the chat, so just like this chat. So there's things, terminology that people will put in chat or coded words or initials and acronyms and all this other stuff that they're putting in, and so she was doing a breakdown of what all that means. And so they have different things. I'm not going to repeat any of it, but essentially she was helping to educate you. So if you go over there, and I know if I went over there and I saw that, I would be like, what in the world is all this? What's happening here? What's going on? So she did a really good job of how people, and then your bidding. Okay, wait a minute. Your first comment might have got cut off. Hold on one second. Um, yeah, so it was a comment before you then were bidding that got cut off. But essentially, yeah, so you're bidding. So you're bidding from the chat on the item that you see. This accidentally slide it out if of the room. You accidentally slide out of the room. Yes, you did. Okay. Um, I had to tell her though, I took her into my kitchen. So guys, when I put you guys on my stand, you'll see it on the TikTok, but I put you guys on my easel stand. So I'm moving around right now. So I put her, my phone was on the stand, I took her downstairs and I was cooking as I was listening to her and I was like multitasking. I had my tapper on, I was trying to tap, I was trying to do all the things and I was trying to comment. So she caught me at a weird time when I was trying to multitask. And I know y'all do that for me when y'all like, Dr. Lisa, I'm gonna stay on here and I'm gonna be doing like 5 things at one time. So I was that person trying to stay with her. And I kept glitching. So now I felt like the way you guys glitch sometimes. I was like, oh. So I think it was me though. I don't think it was her. I think it was on my side because every time I would move the phone on a different countertop or move it around the room, it will pop back in. So it was hard at times to catch some of the things that she was saying and doing. And so I missed some of the terms, but she did a really good job of explaining and teaching that app and what it looks like to go over there and engage. And then she went on to say, okay, here are products that I purchased, and I'm going to reveal those. And these are some of the different things that I loved about them. She would give different, stories about them. And there was a few people in the chat that were sellers from Whatnot that are over here on TikTok that were in her room too, and so they were helping and commenting as well. So it was a really good live. Not a really big room. I think her room probably at any given time has 6 to maybe 8 at max that were in the room. But again, it was a good because she was talking to the audience and she held court for 90 minutes. She did it for 90 minutes. So yeah, dang, this level 21 level of cake is celebrating quietly. Flash go. TikTok gave me the heart me. TikTok decided it was going to be going to TikTok me today. But thank you so much, all that are in the room. I appreciate you. Go ahead and give that heart me if you have not done so already. I appreciate you all. Thank you so for holding out on the heart me. TikTok will TikTok me, but guess what? Y'all like, look here, Dr. Lisa. We know how TikTok do you now. Can leave and come back my other account. Thank you so much, friend. Yes. You said the level up cake, when you get to that level, the level up cake is 2009 and now. What? TikTok, 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 TikTok. I had no idea. Oh my gosh. You said, I'm going to celebrate quietly. You are funny, Nika Grace. Nika Grace, you said, let me celebrate quietly because I did get to level 26. For the heart me. Oh, Lord TikTok, you wrong for that. You wrong, wrong, wrong for that. Wow. Okay, let's get this heart me. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Wow. TikTok is wrong. Gosh. I thought it was just one flat fee. You're teaching me today, Nika. Like, look here. My goodness. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much, Michelle. Michelle she has been busy this morning on the YT. The YT has been YT in us. If TikTok can TikTok us, the YT can do its thing too. Goes up and down. Oh, the pricing goes up and down? Okay. I'm going to go back to, okay, thank you so much, my other Michelle. Thank you. Do you set up weekly topics? So here's what I do. Lisa, thank you for asking that. Lisa, so a couple things that I do in my lives. I will say this. What have I done lately? Let me start from the beginning. So when it comes to titles, let me start there first. When it comes to titles, yes, I want more to connect with me here. There we go, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So when it comes to my weekly topics, um, or my no, well, let me say this: daily topics, friend, daily. My 10 o'clock is supposed to be focused on strategy for my live hosts, specifically ones that want to monetize. How you doing, Wildly and Perfect? Thank you so much for coming in, friend. We got one more daily heart me to get. One more daily heart me. We're gonna do this TikTok because TikTok, you tried to get me with the daily heart me, but guess what? We're gonna get that one last heart me. I know we are. So okay, so here's what I did. When I first started, Lisa, let me ask a quick question of you. Are you going live yet? Let me know if you go live. Coach Miss Jessie, come on in. We got the daily heart me flash go, friend. I see you. Yay. Yes. Okay. So with my lives, when I first started off, I had an outline, I had topics I wanted to cover. I used ChatGPT quite a bit in the beginning to make sure I understood some of the different things I can share and tips and strategies and stuff and how to organize myself. So that I did do. So yes, when I go live now, and now I've been doing this, I'm on month seven of doing this daily. So it's not the same type of strategy, but what I've done as of late is that I do make sure that I have different titles I'm using. And I'm experimenting with the titles of my live. So I do different titles for here and for YouTube. Now, I'll say this. Today's title, I don't know, was it the title, the time? I don't know what it was, but it did drive a lot of traffic to my room. A lot of traffic that wasn't necessarily what I was looking for, but it did drive a lot of traffic to my room. And so just knowing that the titles and what you put as your description will also attract people. But I was just about to quit. Wait a minute! Lisa, what do you mean you was just about to quit? How long have you been going live, friend? Hold on, you laughing too. Wait a minute, how long have you been going live? Not sure people want to see my sunrises live. Why is that? Wildly Imperfect, come on now. Yes, having tacos is both fun and gives audience something to look forward to. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. That is a great point. Thank you so much, She Will. That is perfect. That is perfectly stated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Come on in. Yes, daily for 7 months. Oh, you're clapping for me. How long have you been going live? Yes, daily. Daily, friend. Daily. Like 10 days. Wait a minute. You know I'm about to get on you. My fellow Lisa. My fellow Lisa. I won't let you do it, friend. I won't let you do it. You said I already quit. Wait, I already quit. What you mean? No, Miss Darlene, she joking. She joking. I went live a few times, but I have a full practice, and I just didn't know if it was something I needed. Hmm. Yeah. So here's what I will say. You know, it's the consistency. You got to be in it for the growth. So I was just talking on my YouTube channel. I'll say this. I give this the analogy, and TikTok is similar. TikTok's a faster growth, so I'll talk about the growth there. Um, so a couple things that I want you to keep in mind because your practice, you can easily go live. You can go live for 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be long. You can come up with topics. You can chat GPT it if you need topics to talk about. How you doing? Good morning to you as well. You said check my bio. It got cut off for me. It says I'm a retired empty nester, fish camp enthusiast, and then it gets cut off for me. So what does it say, Miss Darlene? What does it say? Daily for 7 months, except when you flew to Italy for pasta. Hello, friend. And when I'm about to do this birthday cruise too, I don't know if I'm gonna be daily, but we gonna see. We gonna see. Yeah, sometimes for more detail than be consistent. Sometimes it typed you need more detail than be consistent. Here's what I will say. I will say be consistent first because a lot of times it's just a matter of showing up. And so if people get in their heads, and this is what I said. What was that? We were doing the quiz that day, and I kept saying the question came up was like, what do you tell yourself every day? I say consistency and engagement. Consistency and engagement. I gotta show up. I gotta be consistent. So the way I tell myself that is that I'm gonna show up, even if I ain't got a whole lot to talk about, even if I'm not feeling my best, even if I don't think people are gonna show up for me, I'm gonna continue to show up for you. And so that's the consistency. When you tell yourself that, then you're showing up regardless. Now, when you say, oh, well, let me make sure I got an outline and a topic and all this other stuff, then that gives you an excuse not to show up because then you're going to say, well, I didn't have an outline. I didn't have a topic. I didn't have nothing to talk about. People weren't showing up for me, so I didn't show up for them. You said, I see you with the hat look. Yes, the girl has to get her hair done. I got to do my hair tonight. Yeah, when you show up, no matter what, you get to receive. You do. You do. So you got to show up. And so if you tell yourself to us, yes, please keep your questions into the topic. Thank you so much, friends. So I was about to give the example for my friend Lisa. I was just typing that about the outline and topic. Lord. That's what I did the fun pop-up yesterday. That's it. That's it. And so you said you was about to write that. I didn't have an outline. I didn't have a topic. So no, don't. Okay, my other analogy, the other saying I have is practice makes progress. Practice makes progress. You said, yep. Practice makes progress. So as you're practicing this, as you're talking through it, you don't have to have an outline and a topic every time. I think that's the professionalism in us. That's the thing that we say, well, we got to be perfect. We got to have this, we got to perfectionism. And so we got to have everything outlined and in line before we show up. No, you don't. You don't. And so I was going to give YouTube as an example because YouTube for me is still an experiment. I'm still figuring this thing out, but I'm showing up and I'm seeing the growth from it too. So I keep showing up. It also allows you to connect with your creativity. Yes, that's true. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much. I see the sub stickers, consistency and engagement. So I'm going to use YouTube as an example because it really is an example for me and kind of me showing up in a way that it's not perfect. Yes, Michelle Crochet, she's my mod over there. She's a YouTube coach. She probably would slap my hand if she had a chance to in person to say, Dr. Lisa, get it together. Dr. Lisa, I need you to organize this a little bit better. Dr. Lisa, there's some things you need to be doing to optimize. But what I said is that, okay, I agree, and I agree. But I'm going to keep showing up because I don't want to stop input in my head that I got to optimize and do all these things. And I've been doing it in a slow, methodical process. I updated my profile. I did some other things to make sure that my descriptions was better. And so I want to make sure that I still click that go live button, because this becomes a playlist, and it's available for people to go back and look at. And so that to me is most important as well, so that I can continue to have that sustainable growth. She laughing at me. She like, Dr. Lisa. I love how stuff automatically uploads your video to YouTube. Oh, that's good. That's a good. See, automation is awesome. Um, you need to shout her out every live. I do. I do. She's awesome. Yes, yes. Michelle is my moderator. She's texting me now her baseball cap. She said she get a baseball cap today too. She said it was a baseball cap day for her too. So she saw me live with my cap on. She's like, I got a cap on too. So, but yes, here's what I will say. I started YouTube at 400. You gotta have 50 subscribers to be on YouTube. I started the second week of April. Second week of April, I started it. And here's what I did. I just started with my son's tablet. If you guys remember or not, I had the little blue tablet, and I would just cut it on and have it in the corner. I wasn't even making direct eye contact. Now I have at least alignment here, and I have an iPad now that I use. And so I've upgraded my technology. I upgraded with a web camera when I was using my computer. Here's what I will say though. I will start at 50 subscribers. I could have started in March. I started in April, so I took a month delay, and I'm now 3.5 months in this. I did all of April. April, May, June. Now we're in the mid of July. I have 461 subscribers today. That's over a $400 increase. It's growth. It's absolutely growth. And so that's the way I look at it. I look at it from that perspective. That's growth. And that's growth because I just keep showing up, doing exactly what I'm doing here. I'm talking to people. I'm connecting with you. I'm giving you this guidance. I'm helping you, hopefully, helping you to press the go live button. But it is about being consistent. Consistency first. And so here's what I will tell you about an outline and a topic and things that I say are good practices. Don't get me wrong, because I will tell you to do that. But if you show up and you know that you can take a topic, especially someone who is in the healthcare profession, what is it, LC, what does the LPC mean? Tell me that. Licensed practitioner counselor? Are you a counselor? Is that your specialization, Lisa? Let me know if that's your specialization. Well, and I'm going to take a leap of faith and make the assumption that there are topics you can come live on and easily, professional counselor. Okay, thank you, professional counselor. So there are topics you can easily cut on the screen and just start talking. I know that without a doubt. There are easily topics where you could just cut on the camera and just start talking. And so I've gotten to that point too. And I was, obviously in the beginning, I had topics like that. I could easily just cut on the camera and start talking. You get better though. If you go look at some of my earlier videos, some of my clips and stuff, I know I've improved. I know I've gotten better. I know I feel more at ease and confident in how I talk and what I say. I know I've gotten better. But over time, you'll become more fluid. But I'm using it more for transitioning to coaching too. For transitioning to coaching. Is that what it is? Transitioning, what do you mean? Let me know what you mean by that. I go live on Monday, 21st at 7 a.m. homesteading and building it from the ground up. Oh, you grow, girl. I love that. 21st is a special day. 21st, I have to shout out the 21st. That is a beautiful day. That's actually my birthday. That's if you didn't know by now, that is my birthday. So that's the actual birthday. I got a new idea how to develop pop-up lives. Ooh, what is it? Tell us. Yes, I love seeing your lives. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. So just show up. Don't, whatever it is, you can rock it out. I know you can flow it, and don't give yourself grace. Give yourself grace to mess up. Give yourself grace to kind of just show up and talk to the audience. And if people don't show up in the comments and communicate, give yourself grace and say, okay, guys, I know you guys are not talkative today and you're not lingering, but I have some things I'm going to share with you. Just keep going. Keep going. I'm making a sale every shoppable live now. Are you? Good job, friend. Awesome. Awesome. That is good news. Seriously. That means that you're getting better at it. That is awesome. Yes, I'm building a coaching business in addition to my practice. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Okay, that's good information. Just keep showing up 10 days. 10 days is actually, I tell you, I thank you, Michelle, appreciate it. I'm gonna pay attention to the chat. Thank you so much. I tell people give yourself at least 30 days. Give yourself 30 days before you decide to let it go. Now I'm going to tell you this: you really should give yourself 90 days. That's real talk, because the 90 days becomes part of your business strategy. So the first 30 days is you just get acclimated to go live, and you're talking to your audience. You're feeling more comfortable and at ease at doing this. You're learning the platforms. You're getting a sense of who's coming to your live. Maybe you have a few regulars popping up by the end of that 30 days, and so you're getting used to this. Then that next 60 days, the next 30 days essentially, you're then, if you're added value in those 30 days, you got acclimated, you're talking about your topic in a fluid way. Ideally, you do have a link in bio, you have something you're directing them towards. In that 60 days, that next 30 days, you're talking about that. You're talking about that product. You're talking about that solution. You're showing people how to get to it. You're driving them to that solution. Okay? And so hopefully in that process, you're seeing some conversions from that. And then that next 30 days, which is now at the 90 days, you're now doing that in a very fluid way. So you're able to add value, you're able to talk about your solution, you're able to get sales, you're rocking that out. So that's the goal. That's what should be happening over that 90-day process. And so then once you get to that 90 days, then you're just really becoming a little bit more confident in your ability to deliver that. You are rinsing and repeating. You're doing it constantly. Okay, let's do our finger stretches. Oh, thank you. So that's right. We're gonna tap that screen. Tap the screen. Let's see if we can get our screen to 25K. Thank you so much, you all. Yes, let's tap it out. Left our regular community. You said you left your regular community, but ideally, hello. Thank you so much. Um, let me let's say this. I mean, at the end of the day, you want to make sure. So you want to be like my friend She Will, where she came back and says, "I'm getting sales now on my Shoppable lives." She Will, her merchant on your other account. How long have you been doing Shoppable lives, friend? I want to say this is like the month of June, July. Did you start then? I don't think you've been doing it before that, but let me know. Let me know how long you've been doing it, because I want to show the time. You said a week of doing it. And so she's starting to get sales now. So, and you did it every day, didn't you? Was it a full week? So my point of saying that is practice. Practice makes progress. You got to show up. You got to continue to do it. So that's what it's all about. No, I was trying to correct Miss Word from a comment before. Okay, gotcha, friend. Um, yeah, evenings, yes. So yeah, that's what she's been doing. So she's seeing those conversions happen because she's showing up. She's doing it. Now she's getting sales. Luna, did I see you sneak in, friend? I think I did, friend. Yay. Luna, you did awesome. You did awesome. We were talking about you a little while ago, and really, really, I used your live as an example. First of all, kudos to you doing 90 minutes, friends. I was like, 90 minutes? When you said 90 minutes, I was like, okay. And you did all 90 of those minutes. So I so appreciate it. It was a good live because what I said, you mixed in a little bit of going in with the teaching, talking about Whatnot. So Whatnot, put it inside the chat for us, because I said Whatnot is a marketplace. That's the way I see it. I haven't been on Whatnot yet. I need to go and download it. But Whatnot is like a marketplace. I said it's a combination of, if I almost feel like if eBay, I was trying to come through, eBay and TikTok Shop Live was to have a baby. Something like that. So online auction, yes. So it's an online auction, and it's yeah, you see you laughing at me. And so it's an online auction, and then a shop too. When you think about TikTok Shop, you're somebody, I guess I'm assuming they're talking about their product, and people are able to bid on those products. And so it's an online auction type format. So just, you said exactly. Yeah. So if you're into different things, I'm assuming Whatnot has, I know you do jewelry, but I'm assuming it has some of every type of products that you want to buy and you could bid on. It has everything. Yeah. So, just know Luna held court. She did well, y'all. She explained it. So I feel like if I would have went over to Whatnot before your live yesterday, I would have been like, what the heck is all of this? I probably would have been totally confused. And because of her live, she was able to explain what you're seeing in the chat, what you're seeing the person talking about, all the different acronyms they use, all the different color codes. She explained a lot. So you did a great job, friend. That was a great job. Can we use our affiliate links selling on Whatnot? Ooh. Hey Luna, let me know if you want to come up. I don't know if you can. I don't know where you're situated, but that would be interesting if you want to talk about Whatnot real quick for people in the room, just to do like a quick little overview of it. But she's putting it in the chat for you. It says beauty, jewelry, luxury, mid range bags, clothing, nice and new and used. You said I can. Okay, I'm gonna invite you. So come up and talk about Whatnot real quick, just so people can hear about it. Thank you so much, friend. Hey, how you doing? Great job again.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Nika, for coming, and for anyone who's in the chat that came. It was so much fun. I was tired, but it was fun.
You did good. You did not show low energy at all.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, thank you. And I was so scared to have something to drink on. So like I had my water bottle on the side, and then I got so caught up I forgot to take a drink.
Yeah. So describe Whatnot for us just a little bit more, just so that people know what
Sure.
to expect if they get over there.
Sure. So Whatnot is it's an app. You can download it. If you want to purchase, you have to put in like your credit card or something beforehand. You get a handle, and it's just sort of like live. People like very similar to TikTok shoppable lives. People are selling their products. I tend to buy a lot of jewelry, but I've also purchased secondhand bags, like luxury bags from there. Everything is authenticated when it comes to the luxury bags, very much like TikTok. So, I totally trust the platform. I think they're more flexible with the jewelry because the jewelry is like usually costume jewelry, but then they do have some high-end jewelry as well. But I mostly buy costume. I think I mentioned like my price limit is usually like $10. I won't pay more than $10 for an item unless it's like a specialty piece, like a brand name, like a nice. I think one time I bought a necklace that was like a Ralph Lauren branded necklace that I paid only $15. That's so. Anyway, what's exciting about it is they will start it at a starting bid. So let's say a bracelet for $3, and I can bid on it by swiping like a yellow bar. And already my credit card is updated. And then, like, let's say we get into a little bidding war. Dr. Lisa wants the same bracelet, so it goes up to $4, and then it can go up to $5. And, like, so you go back and forth with people in the room, and it's kind of exciting. It can be a little addictive. But, like, again, if you have a limit, then you're good. Like I usually have a limit. I put a limit on myself of how much I'm gonna spend. So they sell everything, guys. They sell jewelry. They sell secondhand bags. They sell beauty products, brand new beauty products. Like
Oh
I
wow.
think I mentioned in my live, I saw someone selling La Mer facial products, which we all know is like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So cool. And let's say you see a bag or an item that you really love and you don't want to bid on it. You just want it. You think the price is great. You can reach out to the seller or check their showcase and see if you can buy it now, and you can.
Okay.
But the good thing about like taking the chance of having it go in auction is that you can maybe get it at a lower price.
Okay.
But it can also get driven up if there's enough interest in it. So yeah, so that's Whatnot.
Wow. Wow. And so you're fairly new over there from a
From
over
a
there.
buyer. Yeah, I don't sell on there. A lot of people ask me if I sell,
Yeah.
but no, I'm fairly new. I've months maybe. And I've gotten to like really learn the lingo, which was so much fun to share last night on the live, because I think people go in there and you're like a deer in headlights. You're like, what is SB? What does that mean? And why are people yelling at me in the chat? And like, there's different kinds of sellers. There are sellers that are very aggressive, and I think someone said that last night. Like they're like, oh, like TikTok, and it's true. Some are very aggressive. Oh, that was you, Dr. Lisa.
I think I
Some
did
are
say
very
that.
aggressive. Give me some donuts. Give me some, and I like the ones that are very like subdued and just very calm. Oh yes, Coach Jessie, check it out. It's so fun. It is a lot of fun.
So are you thinking about becoming a seller?
No, because I mean, if I ever, I have no idea, and I know I've made some seller friends, so I'm sure I can reach out to them. That's another thing I highlighted. I think the community is really great, and just like our little community here on Dr. Lisa's, they support each other, the sellers. But I have no idea how they source their jewelry. Sometimes they talk about going to estate sales. I think sometimes they buy stuff on eBay, but I really don't know. I don't know if I have an interest in selling jewelry. Like I just really love the jewelry, and I love buying it to show. Like my niche is about being luxurious on a budget.
Okay.
That you can dress and you can buy like an accessorize and look luxurious, and here I am wearing $3 jewelry, $5 necklace.
Well, I think it was TNT is the seller. I can't remember what name you said was her name. Janet, Jackie. Jackie's jewelry is beautiful, and it is very David Yurman. It is very much like that. So I've seen those pieces before and on other people's pages, and I've gone to consignment stores and seen them, and I have a couple of David Yurman pieces that I got from So
those are my goals one day, to have a real David Yurman.
but yeah, that's very but it's to your point. It does have that luxurious feel, and you wouldn't know that the person's not wearing well, to a certain extent. Yurman people know Yurman, but for the most part, it looks very Yurman like, and have it stacked up and have it accessorized very nicely. I love the way you did that. Your selections are great too.
Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Lisa. It was a lot of fun. I try to, I do my research and I prepare. I really want to make it like something where you get something out of it, not just me, because like me just showing jewelry that I got, like, is that really of interest to people? And yeah, because I like to see unboxings, but at the same time, I want people to learn and to be able to like feel comfortable in the platform, because I went into it blind. Like I was like, oh my God, what is this about? It was a lot of fun though. So yeah, I can't even believe that I stayed the 90 minutes because Dr. Lisa, you encouraged me to like do longer, and like the first few lives that I did, I actually have people saying, why are you limiting us to 30 minutes? So I was like, okay, I'll go longer.
Okay. Yeah, so just really quickly, just so that you guys know, Luna's talking about a different app. She's talking about a different platform. It's called Whatnot. So she's talking about Whatnot. And Whatnot, I jokingly said Whatnot is like as if eBay and TikTok Shop had a baby. So it's like,
Is that okay?
That's okay. So essentially, it's two different. It's a platform for auctioning, for people selling their products. If they're selling their products and they're selling jewelry and stuff like that, and they're selling it, and people in the chat can auction and bid on those products, and so bid to win them. And then she was on her live yesterday. She was kind of giving us the lingo as if you were obviously a person who wanted to buy, a buyer versus a seller, and she was just kind of going through it. So she did her first live yesterday for 90 minutes, and in those 90 minutes, she was sharing tips and strategies about different things you need to know if you went over to Whatnot and you were like a deer in headlights trying to understand what was happening. And then she went on to share some reveals of things that she purchased. So really, really good live, and she held court for 90 minutes straight doing it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lisa. You guys and all the supporters made it so much fun. Thank you. And tonight I'm doing Thrifty Thursday. So if anybody wants to join tonight at 7 p.m., I was gonna bail, but Dr. Lisa was like, no, consistency.
Exactly.
So I was like, all right.
Stay at it. Stay at it. So you would have done two this week, essentially. Are you going to do more this week or no?
So I have committed to trying to do Wednesdays and Thursdays
Okay.
at 7 p.m. And I used analytics and I saw that my followers tend to be on lives at 7 p.m. So I'm trying to be strategic about it, Dr. Lisa.
Okay.
Thank you for the tips. Dr. Lisa and I had a one-on-one coaching session, and she really pushed looking at the analytics to inform and to help me make decisions on how to go live. So that's what I did. I'm trying to be, again, more strategic, looking into those things. And tonight, Thrifty Thursday. So I'm taking it easy. I'm committing to 2 days a week. And then eventually I will work up to 3 days. I don't know if I can do more than 3 days.
Okay.
Because I have a full-time job.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah. So Thrifty Thursday, I'm going to talk about, again, because my niche is how to be luxurious on a budget. I'm going to talk about how my work outfits, like how I'll buy like a really nice pair of good pants, like from Goodwill or something like that, for $4, $5, and I'll buy like maybe something at the outlets, or I like to like mix.
Okay.
What do you call it? Dr. Lisa? High-low.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also not that there's anything wrong with Shein, but I am a believer in buying quality items. Shein is not the best for the planet. A lot of those items are made of materials that are not organic, and so I like to talk about that. But if people, I always say if that's your thing, buying on Shein, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But I like to talk about natural, 100% organic items, and just trying to think about the planet and recycling and sustainability. And that's why buying secondhand from Goodwill and all that is really good for the planet.
All right. I love it. All right. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate you. So yeah, Luna is Eastern time zone. So she is up in the state of New York. And she's Eastern time zone, so 7 p.m. Eastern. She said Monday and Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday.
What not Wednesday and Thrifty Thursday. That's how you can remember it.
Okay. And so what not Wednesdays are you gonna continue to do the reveals? So you're buying. I saw where Live Legion she put in there. She's like it's dangerous because you buy. There's a lot to buy over there.
Yes, it is. It's dangerous. Yes, I actually have already some items for next Wednesday, and I might not always have unboxings, but I'll continue to try to do again. I love to highlight sellers. I love to support small business, especially small women-owned business. So I kind of make a point of always supporting others and sharing their handles, so that if you do decide to go on Whatnot, if you can follow them and buy from them. Again, super affordable. Can I just tell a quick little story? I was at Lake George this weekend here in New York, and I went to a couple of auction places, and guys, I can't even believe how expensive those auction places were. And I got a micro mosaic pin from a Whatnot seller for $10, and I literally saw it for double the price, $20 at one of these little auction places. So, hey, auction places have their place as well, but I'm telling you, you can get so much stuff for so much cheaper on Whatnot or even TikTok as well. I'll give a shout out to TikTok. So Belle Ivy Closet is these two sisters that sell pre-loved luxury bags. They have a platform on Whatnot. They have an account on Whatnot and also on TikTok Shop. And Dr. Lisa, I was telling you that I've noticed more and more creators are doing like you do. They stream simultaneously onto different platforms. So I've seen Pineapple Luxury is a shop that they stream on both Whatnot and TikTok simultaneously. They sell on both. Yeah.
Oh wow! At the same time, awesome. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, yeah.
Well, thanks for letting me talk.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Great job yesterday. I was so proud. It was like a proud mama looking at you, like, oh, look at Luna, 90 minutes.
You were the best. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you. You encouraged me so much. And again, thanks for about, for the next few weeks.
You
I
will.
mean, I just love it. So yeah,
You will,
yeah.
absolutely will. Now, really quickly, so live tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern. That's Thrifty Thursday. And are you going to be doing 90 minutes for that one too? What are your thoughts?
So I booked 60 minutes for that one
Okay.
because I don't have any, like, I don't really have like an unboxing or of any kind, but I can pull like some of my favorite items
That's
and
good idea.
maybe show them. I think it might require me to stand up, so I'll have to like think about how I'm going to change my setup. So, guys, I'm very lucky that my husband is a television director. So he set up my lighting for me and did all of that.
Nice, nice. It was good. It was a good room.
It was fun. It was fun.
Awesome. And that was live number 2 or 3 for you.
That was last night was live number 4.
Oh, 4.
So
Okay.
I had done 3 half-hour lives just to meet TikTok's like the minimum goal.
Okay.
So I had done 3 before, so that was my 4th, and I had the goal of making it 90 minutes. I felt like I had enough to talk about, and then tonight I made it 60 minutes because again I'm a little worried that I'm not going to have enough to fill the time. But like we'll definitely do a little preparation before tonight. Like again, I just like to have questions. I like to engage the audience, do a little research, and I've gotten some great ideas from a previous live I did where I remember a lot of you same ladies were on it and were giving me ideas of like I thrift at Goodwill and Savers, and you guys were talking about Salvation Army online and Shop Goodwill online, which were platforms that I wasn't really familiar with, but I learned from the audience. So I'm learning so much from the audience of my lives, and again, it's mostly you guys that come and support, and I appreciate it. But I got 3 new followers last night off of that live.
Nice.
So that was exciting, and there was a woman named Monica Sanchez that was on. It was very, she was very engaging, and we even connected afterwards. Like I sent like a quick thank you to the people who like stayed on pretty long. So.
Yeah, that's awesome, awesome. Well, continue to do what you did. The only thing, if I was to give you a little bit of feedback,
Yes,
in
please.
between your live, your maybe like every 10 or 15 minutes, you got more people coming in. Go ahead and do a quick intro again. So, and what you could have done too in the very beginning, you unboxed and revealed a couple of things. You could have recapped some of that stuff too, because the things you showed in the beginning was like the Moo as well as the Gucci product, and so you showed some really nice finds like in the first 2 minutes, and nobody ever saw again. I was like, oh, that was beautiful. So kind of like recap a little bit. That could help and reintroduce yourself.
I love that, and I will take that for sure. Just myself. I'm writing notes. All
All
right.
right. Take care, friend. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Okay. All right. You said I missed the Gucci. Yeah, she showed a nice compact. It was beautiful. And she said she got it. She gave the terminology for it. And I'm going to say gift with purchase. Did I say that right, Luna? Gift with purchase. And she explained that whole terminology. I learned a lot yesterday. And so she explained what that meant, especially for my whatnot. Yes, GWP. Yep. And so she explained that, and then essentially showed this gift with purchase, and so essentially it was if let me know if I say this incorrectly. See, I learned. So when people tell me stuff, I try to remember how to explain it. But essentially, you get gifts with purchase sometimes, and when you buy different items, well, on whatnot, they allow you to resell those items. So someone got this gift with purchase and they resold it, and it was this compact, this mirror compact, and essentially it came from Gucci, and it was authenticated, and they resold it on whatnot, and she bought it for $27, I believe. And so essentially it was beautiful. It's like something I would easily have in my purse right now. And she shared that one in a different compact. You said, "Oh wow, yes, I did it right. I did it right." So yes, you said I'm excited to 10 tonight. Look at you. So you guys never saw the Gucci compact again because she didn't bring it back up, but it was beautiful, and the other one too was really beautiful too. So she had some nice finds. She definitely got some nice finds. And to I saw Law Legion's comment. She said she knows whatnot, and it is dangerous to go there. I could see it being dangerous for me. I like little ornate type jewelry and stuff. So I yes, it could be very dangerous. I like purses too. That's my other thing. I'm gonna try to come tonight. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Soda? How's everything? Soda with all the emojis. I see it now. So hello, thank you so much. So yes, so definitely stop by her live. She's doing Thrifty Thursday today, so we're gonna see what she brings for Thrifty. Now, Luna, let me say this: if you wanted to, if you felt like you know what, I'm running out of stuff to talk about, I've only been on here for 40 minutes. I got to talk about 20 minutes more. Pull up some of your whatnot stuff and say, hey guys, I don't know if you were in Dr. Lisa's live earlier today, or here's what I talked about yesterday, really quickly. Um, I'm gonna recap maybe a few things that I shared in my live yesterday. So yeah, you can easily do that. You can do a quick little crossover. It's totally up to you. So yeah, you said I will. Yeah, you can pull it back up because no one, you're gonna get new people in, and you could use that as a way to kind of say, okay, just so that you guys know, I do Wednesdays where I do my Whatnot Wednesdays. I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about that one, just in case you want to come to the Whatnot Wednesday. Why not? And then you could preview Thrifty Thursday on the Whatnot Wednesday. Be like, hey, come tomorrow. Here's some things I'm gonna share with y'all. So yeah, so it's good that you're doing like that. You can play off each day. If you ever feel like, you know what, oh my gosh, look at the time. I don't have no gaps to fill. Let me figure this out. I committed to 90 minutes, 60 minutes. But as you can tell, the time goes quickly. And before you know it, you're on an hour. You're on an hour and a half. And you're like, okay, I still got two other things I said I was gonna share. So yes, purses and shoes, those are the things I go broke for. Yes. Shoes don't like me. I love shoes, but shoes don't love me. And so I realized that shoes, I want to love them so badly. They do not love my feet. I just can't, shoes can't, whenever I get them, I'm so excited when I get a great pair of shoes that do not hurt, that are not an issue, but that doesn't happen all the time. So I say shoes don't like me, but I love them. But purses have been my default. So because of that, purses is my thing. Jewelry, I love jewelry. I don't buy it as much as I should. So there's some small pieces here and there that I have, but I'm not a super jewelry buyer like that. You're laughing at me. The shoes, yes, shoes don't like my feet at all. I will share this because you guys will never see my feet. So I wear a size. Let me say this. I started off with big feet when I was young too. I wear a size 10 and a half. I'm going to say 10 and a half. Most shoes I have to buy in 11s though, but I'm not really an 11. But the way my feet are, I have to buy like a half size up just to make sure I have that comfort. So for that reason, I wear an 11. But really, my shoe size is a 10 and a half. And that's because of the pregnancies. Your feet grow when you get pregnant. So that's what's happening. So shoes, ever since I've been a little girl, I've been always a 10 when I was younger. And now, like I said, it's 11s now for comfort. So, again, because of the pregnancy, hey, I have a quick question. What's that vibe wellness woman? What is it, friend? And Luna, Nika, you said I used to have 120 pairs of heels. I can't do heels often anymore. They hurt now. Yes, help. What's going on, friend? Do you want to come up? Let me know. I miss my heels. Do you? I did heels for a small period in my life, but I didn't stay in heels long. I did not stay in heels for too long. And again, I grew up being an athlete, so I had a whole bunch of sneakers, stuff like that, but not a lot of heels. What do I say in my shoppable lives about clicking on the link in the video? What do you say in your shoppable lives about clicking on the link in the video? You want me to give an example? You want me to walk through it? That won't get me restricted. Um, what I'm going to do with all my heels. What are you gonna do with all your heels? So okay, let's talk through this. That won't get you restricted. So did you get restricted already by something you said? Here's what I will say. I got restricted for one time when it came to talking about the product pricing. So let me explain that situation. What I said was click on the link on in the video or something like that, and I got restricted. Oh, interesting. Um, Interesting. I don't. I guess I would have to kind of look through it. You definitely want to send that to Jess and kind of get a sense what she would say about how you said it. But essentially, um, what I would do is talk about the product and then say if you're so typically what I do in my live, I say, hey guys, the product is pinned here. Go ahead. If you don't, I did, and that's why I was asking you. Okay, gotcha. Okay. You said I did, and that's why I was asking. You're so sweet. So when I do my lives, I'm just trying to think about because I did shoppable lives in the last couple of days. So when I see a product, I talk about it, and I will say because it's pinned on the page, I will say, here's what you want to do. If you're interested in the product, go ahead and click my showcase. You can see all the products that are in my showcase, and then right now we're showing the T-Fall infrared air fryer. You can click the pin that the product is pinned here. If you click the pin, you can go ahead and see what deal is for you. So I always tell you, go ahead and click the deals for you symbol. There's a percentage mark. Click those coupons. Those are coupons for you for deals for you. Once you click them, it shows all the different coupons you have available. Make sure you look at those coupons because they do have an expiration. Claim the coupon first, then click the product that's pinned right here. Once you click what's pinned, you can see what percentage off you're going to have. So you want to claim your coupon, then add the product to your shopping cart. It'll tell you what exactly you're getting off of that product. So when I click the T-Fall infrared air fryer, I see that currently the seller has it for 21% off. It's usually $159.99. Now it's $129.99. You click that. I'm going through it like it's really here. That's why I got it memorized because I've been doing this for 3 days straight, y'all. So then once you click it, you can see where it's now $129.99 off for the price. I'm sorry, and then you can see the deals for you. You get an extra 20% off if you spend $59 or more. You can get that as one of those extra deals. It's free shipping. So I kind of go through it like that. Let me know. Let me know if you want to come up. Um, Vibe Wellness Woman. Let me know if you want to come up and talk. Okay, I get that. I'm talking about how to reference the product when you were on a shoppable. I was on a shoppable when I did that. That was a shoppable live. That's what I'm talking about in a shoppable live. I just invited you. That was a shoppable live when I do that because I have the product right there. Let me see, did the invite go through? Let me set. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that whole spiel was when I'm on my shoppable live.
Okay, hey, thank you
Hey.
so much. I am coming to talk to you because I did talk with the agency and I'm not pleased.
Okay.
The bottom line is that I got restricted because of how I said click on the link in the video. I know what to do in the Shoppable Live.
Oh, that was in the video. Okay.
Yes, and I received some information about it, but it's not addressed in the information she sent. And so now I'm really paranoid about doing it.
How did you say it in the video?
I restriction. I took the quiz, they'll take the points off, but I'm restricted in terms of earning any money. And I'm ticked because it's my first time.
Yeah.
And this was the same video she sent to the brand that she thought was so great. Okay. And evidently it wasn't great to TikTok. So now I need to talk to someone who's got the right information because I don't want to get restricted again.
So what did you say? Maybe that's what.
He said click in the link in the video, and evidently that's wrong. Because the link was on the video there. They don't want you to say that because I guess it sounds like you're telling them to click. The AI picks it up as going outside of the platform. Yeah. Okay? I'm
trying to think about it.
But the link leads to the shop. It's not that I have the right link. It's just the way that I said it. Right. And I'm ticked about it because my question still hasn't been answered on, okay, well, what do you say? I know about the shoppable, but I want to know, and I don't want to look at anyone else's video right now because this is something they just cracked down on. So I can look at someone that's got a lot of views, but they may be saying it wrong too.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like Sunday or something like that. Yeah. And it ticks me off because it was my first live and I didn't have the right information. So wait,
you're live or you said it's your first video?
My first video. Shoppable video.
Gotcha. Well, let's take a step back. Take a step
Yeah,
back.
see, I'm still upset about it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's yesterday, but I'm still pissed because I like to do things right. You know, I follow the rules and I'm good at what I do, but don't be messing around with my information. If you don't know, just say you don't know.
Yeah, but you okay? So, but to your point, it's a fluid process because they are updating the AI. So they are updating. So in that regards, it is fluid. You know, Luna did say this, and she put it in the chat. And it's funny you say that, Luna, because I think I do say that. I say click the orange card.
The orange card. Okay, so the orange card is showing during the video when you pin the product.
Yep.
Thank you, Luna.
Yep. That's all. So I don't. I never say click the link. I say click the orange card.
Click the orange card. I'm gonna write that down. Thank you, Luna.
I always say that.
Thank you guys very much.
Yeah. So that's the way.
Boiling yesterday. I jumped to the pool. I went ready. I did all this stuff, and I'm still mad about it.
Yeah. Hold on. Luna's asking to come up. I'm gonna let Luna come up again. Yeah. It's funny you say that. That's what I say all the time. I try to never say the word link.
Right. I just hi. Thank you for hi, Luna. Hi, honey. How are you? I'm better now. I'm glad I got an answer. Thank you so much. No, that I just wanted to add though. So like, I've noticed you may not see the orange card when you're looking at your own video on like your same account that you're using, but I have a second account, and when I looked at it on my second account, I did see that it was an orange card. Yes.
Well, and you can be confident that it's there too. If you really do see it in your video on that end where it says the link and you see your product link there, 9 times out of 10 is there. And to your point, Luna, I do go to this account or to my researchable account, and I'll go to my page and see if the orange card is there. But it is there. It is there for you. So, and you'll notice in people's videos they never say link. They say click the orange card. They always say.
Okay, that's all I was asking for.
Click the orange card. So try that, and then I would say try to avoid saying it too much. Also, I usually put it on my screen or in my description.
Okay, that's a good technique because maybe if you say in your description or on the screen, if it's maybe you won't get dinged, whereas AI might ding you if you're saying it.
Yep.
It's absolutely, totally insane, but okay.
Yes. So that's what I would do. Her question is TikTok seller stops carrying product. How do we pick replacement links?
Thank you so much. I gotta go.
All right. Take care, friend.
Did you get my note to you in the Zoom? I sent you a quick note. If not, I'll send it to you on Instagram.
Send it on Instagram. No, I didn't see anything on Zoom.
Right.
Yeah, I missed it.
Okay, that's okay. I'll send it to you on Instagram. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah. Her merchant, you said, quick question: is TikTok seller stops the carrying the product? How do we pick replacement links? How do we pick replacement links? You would go into your showcase, your managed showcase, and you would remove that product. You can swipe to remove that product, and you can search in the product marketplace for a new seller with that product, with the same product. So you just add a new seller to your showcase, a new product for a different seller to your showcase, and then you want to check to make sure they have enough in stock. But yeah, you just remove theirs, add the new one. Yeah, so that's it. Who says, oh, good morning. Yes. So hopefully, thank you, Luna, for putting that out there. You caught the fact that she was saying link instead of orange card. Yeah, I've always said orange card, click the orange card. So that's the best way. Once I pick new seller, will it replace the links in my videos? No, it will not. No, it will not. It will be still associated with that other seller and the link for that product. Yeah. So you can't replace them from the video. You would have to take the video down and put a new video up. Yeah. So I'll have the other product in there. I don't, unless that's something the AI has changed, I don't believe it replaces the links in that product. Yeah, I think it still is linked to the other product, that other affiliate. You got to realize every product has an affiliate link with it. And so it's going to be linked to that other seller. Yeah. Hello, friend. So yeah, that's how it's set up. Hello, D Ray Shops. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Let me know. Yeah. So Leonard's question was a valid question. I will say this: TikTok Shop changes quite a bit. There's certain features and stuff that has just come on that some of us get, some of us don't get. I know there's a feature where you can do the auto upload of your video after you've done a Shoppable Live. It automatically uploads the video for you. I did not have that feature. It just activated for me yesterday when I looked. So my videos from yesterday didn't automatically upload. So I'm gonna go when I do shoppable videos next week. It should upload. Thank you so much for the popular vote. Appreciate your friend. Um, and so thank you so much for being here. So yeah, so just recognize that it is fluid, and with Lena's comment, valid comment. Things are changing so rapidly with shop. Um, it does take patience. It does take patience to keep up with all things happening. It does take patience. And TikTok will work your patience because I've gotten a couple restrictions on my shop live videos. And I'm like, okay, what the heck, TikTok? And so I'm still trying to work through that, but it does take patience. It does take patience. Um, and I think some of this takes, a lot of us are new to this, and to Lenna's point, thank you so much, little kisses. Oh, that's cute. They got some new gifts in the gift box. um, to Lenna's point, essentially we're new and we're learning this for the first time, and as newbies, we got to take baby steps. And where somebody else may see it as, oh, well, that's like Luna said, well, just say orange card. And, you know, but we don't know what we don't know. So, we're thinking click the link. No, you got to click the orange card. And that's how you don't get in trouble. So there's little tricks like that we got to make sure that we're saying. And that takes practice, that takes time, and that takes so, even from an agency's perspective, I'm gonna give Jess grace in this because essentially, and from an agency perspective, she's like, oh, well, what is she saying? And maybe not even for me, it didn't click that I say orange card, I don't say link. So you know what I'm saying? So stuff like that, you got to kind of almost take it back a step and say, okay, you can't say this, you can't say this. These are the things you can and can't do. So TikTok is like that though. It is going to really make you think differently about how you talk about products or what you can't. Like for example, the health and wellness products. I can never say the word diet. I can't say it's going to help you lose weight. I can't say any of that type of stuff. I can't say those words. I can say it's going to be good for your digestive health. I can say, oh, it's going to be gut health, support your gut health and bloat reduction. I can say words like that. And I'm like, I don't say them words naturally. That's not how we talk. But again, you're talking about products and you got to say it the way that is acceptable for the AI. So just got to be careful. I love the gift box has an interactive gift tab now. Oh, I didn't see that. How do you know you can't say those words? How do you know you can't say those words? Because okay, so Jessica from Live Legion, she sent that to us. There's a whole do's and don'ts page that's in the Discord. Toya, let me know. Toya, you're with Live Legion, aren't you? I think you are. Hey friend, how you doing? I think you are. Let me know if you're not though. But there's a whole form. So what do you say, orange card or link? You say orange card. Don't say link. Link's a no-no. Okay, I didn't read in depth. Yes, I am. Okay. Yeah, there's a page where she has in the Discord. There's a page she has in the Discord where she talks about, I think it's under, I'm not gonna say the right thing because she has so many different links in there now. I can't remember where it popped up at, but it's in there. When you're talking about, it might be under the Shop Live area. If you scroll all the way up in the Shop Live area, she posted some different things that you want to pay attention to. It could be under the products when you think about health products. It could be under there as well. I'm not sure, but she might have it in one of those two locations. But essentially, you would there's a couple different handouts that she had in there about things you can and can't say when it comes to health supplements and products and stuff. Do you have to wait for an agency to reach out to you? No, you can reach out to, like for Live Legion for a TikTok shop. you can reach out to her. She was just she was in the room. Now she didn't hear Linus, and actually I'm going to meet with Jessica later today, so I'm gonna I I I can give feedback. I can give feedback, and I'll give feedback very diplomatically. But yes, that's part of being an agent. You gotta be able to give feedback and receive feedback. Good morning. How you doing, Humble Rich Peace? Appreciate your friend. And so for her to know, again, you got different true. Yeah, you got different learning styles. You got different generations. You got different expectations. With this process, it can be unnerving because I've gotten my violation of 2 or 3 on TikTok Shop, and I'm like, what the heck, TikTok? And so, yes, so that can be unnerving. So you want right and wrong ways to do things. You want definitive answers. And unfortunately, you're dealing with a computer system, an AI system. And sometimes, even when you do one thing one way one week, it changes on you the next week. So you just gotta know that you gotta be fluid a little bit too, and just be willing to take a deep breath and give grace, but know that there are some things that are that you're, when it comes to supporting people, managing people, that you're gonna have to kind of sometimes take a step back and say, okay, what's the way they're looking at this situation, and how do I fix that for them, or how do I address that for them? Can you have your agent come on again so we can ask some questions of her? I'll ask her. Sure, I'll ask her that today and see if she'll come in. I think she would. She's definitely she's trying to streamline things a little bit. That's what I understood. She's trying to streamline. So I want to give her the time and opportunity to have a more streamlined process, because this is a learning curve. Very true, and I understand her frustration. You have to breathe. Yeah, you have to breathe. I'm still searching for the right process for my situation. Yes, I know, friend. Your that link. You know, I I wonder again. I wonder if it's just getting a different seller. I know you want to go with that particular seller, but I wonder if it's just getting a different seller and using that seller. Thank you so much. Uh, and I want to make sure I'm answering questions that are legit questions. I'm sorry, the people on the people on Instagram, not Instagram, YouTube are being a little extra right now. So I gotta make sure I remove some of these squirrely people. Okay, friends. Okay. Hold on one second. I missed some of the comments. Thank you all. She was saying in the chat, TT is rolling out a new program to make it easier for sellers to onboard. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. I think she thought Luna was talking about Whatnot at one point. So I wonder if that was a response to something Luna had said. So I think that's where that comment came from. So that's why I went back to explain that we were talking about Whatnot, not TikTok. So I didn't understand the context of her comment, because I think it might have been related to something Luna had said. Do you use your phone when you are doing your shoppable lives? My tablet is what I use for my shoppable live. I have an iPad that I use for the shoppable live, and then my phone is used as a moderator. So I am using my phone, but not to film, just to make sure I'm keeping up with pending products. I can see the chat because my phone's a little bit closer to me, or I can show you guys from my phone where the coupons are and stuff. So I use my phone as a second device, not the primary. Okay, you're welcome, friend. I'm going to do a different seller, but there should be a way to correct it. Yeah, I think it's that specific seller. And so if TikTok is telling you that that seller has to do something, maybe that's what's happening, where you can't link them. But I don't, it would be good to see screenshots if you want to do some screenshots in IG, or even in the Discord, for people to see what your problem is. Maybe that might help if you're getting an error message, like do a screenshot of that error message so we can see. I think your screenshot, I wonder if your screenshot is the screenshot I get when I get an error message when I'm trying to link a seller. And again, I can't, I know it has some kind of verbiage there and it's pretty much giving me a message saying I can't do it. And so I skip on to from that seller and I go pick another seller that I can do it with. So that's what um that's what I do. So yeah, thank you so much, friends who are on the YT. I told you the YT is on fire today with the trolls. A lot of trolling messages. Like, come on now, people. So yes. So yeah. You said it's not just the seller. I have different products. You have different products. Yeah, Coach Jesse. Like I said, I would love to see a screenshot of the error message you're getting. So there, like I said, there's different products I tried to put in my showcase that I had that were products that I had purchased on my own, and I wasn't able to link them. So for example, the phone stand that my tablet's on. The product has sold out. It was no longer available. TikTok will make a product unavailable in your showcase. So I had to find a replacement for it, another seller. Well, I tried to find 3 different sellers and I kept getting an error message for them every time I tried to link it. I need to go back and show you. I'll do a screenshot to show you the message I'm getting. And then I finally got a seller that I was able to put in my showcase that had the stand. But I had to get a new seller for that one. Do you have unlimited? I do have unlimited. I do have unlimited. So I get the error message too. I do have unlimited. Yeah. Yeah. So I have unlimited videos and unlimited lives. Yeah. So, but for whatever reason, I have to show you the message. I need to go back and try to link maybe some of those other sellers. And so do a screenshot real quick of the message I get. I'll try to remember to do that after this live so I can show you what I see when I try to link and I get a error message saying I can't do it. And then I finally got this one seller I was able to do it for, and it linked into my showcase. But I had to find, I think it was about 3 or 4 I went through that I was trying to add, and it did not add correctly. It wouldn't add for me. Um, so yeah, so you just know that that is part of it. Um, so yeah, hold on, I gotta remove. YouTube was busy with me for a second there, bringing in the bad actors. My message says it's because I'm a creator pilot program. I have to go back and look and see what my message says. I don't think it says that type of verbiage. But yeah, go ahead and look at it though. Look at it. What I will tell you too, go back and read the instructions for the creator pilot program, because that may shine light on why you're getting that message too. Because there's a whole description about what you can and can't do under the creator pilot program. So that may be what that message pertains to. So when you go to your TikTok shop studio, when you go to your TikTok shop for creator, in the 3 lines in the corner, or maybe it's your face, it's one of those 2 images. It's going to be either your logo or 3 lines in the corner. Click that. If you scroll all the way down, it says Creator Pilot Program. Click that, and there's this FAQ detailed of what you can do with the Creator Pilot Program. How many videos you need to do, what does it mean for your access at this time. It should say that you're unlimited for videos, but not unlimited, unlimited for lives, but not unlimited for videos. So all that should be updated there. And just see if there's anything that's pertaining to adding products that relate to the problem you're having. But yeah, like I said, I got some error message too. And again, I don't remember the exact verbiage, but it goes along the lines that I can't add those products. It doesn't seem that they're not available. I want to say it's something about the product itself is something's going on with the product, so, or the seller. So I have to go, I'm gonna do a screenshot and show you what I see. But that's the message I get. I would say maybe find a different seller, or if it is that you're part of the Creator Pilot Program and they want you to do multiple shoppable videos when it comes to their seller agreement to be part of their program, then maybe that's it. Maybe that it is that you don't have unlimited access. And once you get unlimited access, maybe that will allow you to be able to partner with them. collab with them. Thank you so much, Humble Rich Peace. Appreciate your friend. Um, yes, yeah, I took a time away so I wouldn't work my nerves. I don't know. Like I said, TikTok. I never profess that TikTok shop is an easy lift. It is not. It is a thing. I say it all the time. It is a thing. So you gotta be willing to just go with the flow and figure your way through it. Now the thing I am trying to get answers for right now is the ad code. That whole ad code process, I'm not clear about that. And I know because I'm trying to produce more videos, I've had a couple sellers reach out to me and say, send me your ad code. So I'm like, oh, I had the ad code issue and I had the music issue. So there's two issues I have right now that I'm still kind of frustrated about. But I was like, okay, let me send a message this morning. I sent it in the Discord. I was like, let me see what else I could be doing when it comes to this ad code process. And so for me, I'm going to use my tablet. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to try the tablet and see if that works. That was a suggestion somebody gave me because I was using my phone trying to copy paste and put in the little system notification thing for the sellers to send them my ad code. It wouldn't paste it. So I'm going to try it with my tablet and see if that works. If that doesn't work, I'm going to be back in the Discord asking questions. So, yes. It's simple but not easy. It is not easy. It is not. It is a thing. I tell people I don't want to discourage people from doing it because that is not my thing. Everybody thinks and operates differently, so it may very well be your jam and you're going to jam it out. But it is a thing. I tell people that. And honestly, it's one of those things that you got to stay with it. It's a learning curve. It is a learning curve. But I feel as if once you learn it, once you get the hang of it, you'll do fine. And so you just got to get the hang of it. That's what I tell people. You just got to get the hang of it, and you'll get better. And it doesn't come overnight. It takes practice. Thank you. I thought I did it in the beginning. I was doing something else. Yes. So yes. What were you doing? What you mean, friend? And so if you stay with it, you'll see where you're able to improve and grow with TikTok Shop, whether it's the shoppable videos or the shoppable lives. Linus, what she was doing with the link conversation or saying that, yeah, I guess I knew that you're supposed to say click the orange card. I'll be honest with you. I think I avoid saying link as much because even here you're supposed to be careful about how much you say it. So in my mind I was like, okay, that's probably not the right word to use. But I had never gotten definitive information to say I wasn't supposed to say it. So I'll say that much. No one's ever said that I wasn't supposed to say it. Now that Linus has gotten this situation, I will tell people you shouldn't say that. So just know, but I've never gotten confirmation that that's a no-no word, that you're not supposed to say that. Okay, so I just assumed everybody said click the orange card because the orange card was sitting there, and that's the language you use. It's still a fun thing. It has its challenges. Yes, it does have its challenges. It does, friend. And it is fun. It is fun. My husband was teasing. He was like, "What? No breakfast? We're not doing breakfast? What's going on? We're not gonna do the T-phone? What's going on?" So he had gotten used to it the past couple of days. He's like, "We're not gonna do this no more. We done." I was like, "I'll be back. I'll figure it out. I have to figure out when I'm gonna come back with it, but I'm gonna be back with it." So, so yeah, it is fun. Now the cooking lives is a thing too. I will say that. So y'all, I know, some of y'all are into the fashion and y'all modeling. Y'all got your clothes and stuff. But I'm just telling y'all, cooking is a whole nother thing. So yes, cooking is a whole nother thing. So if you are gonna do the cooking demonstration, be prepared, friends. Now the Tefal does get hot, y'all. So I burnt myself a little bit. You see that little arch there? I burnt myself because I had picked it up. This is before I had been doing it over the demo. So I kind of learned my lesson when it came to handling that thing. But just know it is a hazard. You got to organize yourself. I had to get my menu in my head. I was like, okay, what order am I going to do things where I don't have to stop and do the cleanup? Because I don't want to, have to stop and clean up the machine in between and getting the menu together and stuff. So it's a thing, and you're watching the food, you're trying to talk about the product, you're doing all the things and stuff. So it's a thing, y'all. Okay. If I have a video that I said, click the link below, do I need to hide it? So I would probably encourage you to either wait for the restriction or hide it. I think I would tell you to hide it. Yeah, you might need to hide it. Yes. You make it look so easy. Do I really? Don't say it. Don't say it, y'all. I guess, but I'm in my mind. All the things are moving parts. And I feel like I use a lot. So when I was reviewing my videos, I tell you guys always review your videos. So I'm reviewing my videos for content. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to click out all these because in my mind it's like so many things happening at once. So I'm trying to make sure I'm still talking and talking fluidly, and then I'm talking live, and I'm doing all this other stuff about the products, and so it becomes a lot. Oh, you got to be more careful. Oh, I got to do. You said, Maurice, you got to be more careful. You're burning yourself. Hello, friends. How are you? Yes. I think I said link also like last 2 weeks. Did you? And your shoppable videos? And your shoppable videos? Yes, you do. Thank you so much, friend. I fell alive and the tablet broke. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Are you okay, friend? Yes, shoppable videos. I would say go back and look at them and just see. Maybe do an auto check. Maybe it's the way you said it or when you said it. I can't, obviously I can't speak to what Linus did by Wellness Woman, what she did in her video, but apparently that's something that they called out. So the AI called it out on her. So typically, I was going to ask if you were okay also. I say link to. Do you really? Yeah, I tried to say click the orange card. I don't know if I'm 100% about it. I will say that. And now you guys are going to make me go back and look at my videos. I don't know if I'm 100% when I say it. I know in my last videos, my lives, I've used the live settings for that. I don't think I talk about it actually. I think I put it on the screen and I use like the sticker that says click the link. I use the sticker that says it. I haven't gotten in trouble yet, but I don't know. I don't know how she said it or what she said, but there actually is one of the stickers in TikTok Shop. I mean, in the video settings when you click stickers, and I have one I know for a fact that says click the link. That is, y'all gonna make me go back and check my videos too to make sure I don't have any restrictions on them. But again, I try to use, like I said, the text on screen, or like I said, the stickers, those type of things, or text in the description that directs people for where to get the product. But I don't do verbally. I don't know if I say it verbally as much as I do the text on screen type stuff. So just know, if you can say click the orange card, that probably is the better practice. That should be a good workaround, because you're going to tell people, you're going to direct them to that orange card to shop. So I think that would be my recommendation. It wouldn't let me hide it. It says branded content has to be seen by everyone or friends. You can unlink the brand. You can, really, when everything's said and done, you got to take away the ad code, remove the brand, take away the ad code. I actually just had to do this for a video because, like I said, my issues is the music. I got muted. I got another video that's on there now that's you can't hear the music playing because they made me replace the music, but you can't hear my voice. You just hear me moving my mouth and you see the captions. So I was like, you know what? I'm leaving it. The captions is there. I'm moving my mouth. The music is there. I'm just going to leave it. So the other video I chose not to leave because I think it was a shoppable live video, so it just looked weird. So I was like, let me take it down. So I took that video down. The other one, I chose to leave it there. So I started saying click the link because I saw other people doing it. Yeah. Um, Sassy, you got a question too? What's your question, friend? Tell me how to hide it again. How to hide the video. You probably need to first go to the ad codes, remove the ad code. Let me take this back. Let me take it back. The video I took the music off of, I wasn't able to hide it. I had to delete it. I deleted the video. That's what I ended up doing. I took the ad code off because it wouldn't let me delete it. So I took the ad code off first, and then it let me go to delete the video, and I was able to delete it then. But I think once you take the ad code off, I don't know if you can take the link for the product link. I don't know if you can remove that. So I think that's why I had to delete it, because I don't think I was able to remove the product link, because you can't make that private. To your point, you got to make it visible for everyone. So I think I ended up having to delete the video with the music issues. You said I always say link. Can I come up so I can explain? Sure. I thought you were never supposed to delete videos. You're really not supposed to. You're discouraged from deleting videos, but I did it. I did delete it because the video wasn't usable in my opinion, but I had to delete it. They discourage you from deleting videos. That is true. Very much so. Sassy, I just invited you, friend. Hey, friend, how are you?
Okay, so this is a learning experience for all of us.
Yes.
So I saw what's trending where everyone is telling you if you want to make money on TikTok, you can also, before you post your video, click the product link, and for every time they click, for every time they click the link, it would turn into cash. I posted a video on my page. It's a new trend. You probably haven't seen it yet. But of course, I went and tried it. Posted a video 2 days ago. This morning I woke up and it says the video not approved. You are not eligible to get rewards from this video since it's disqualified from TikTok Live. So basically what it says, like, when you're about to post your content, they tell you to click the live button. So moving forward, anytime anyone clicks that link, it will make money. Dr. Lisa, I don't know what happened.
So
I'm mad at myself because I didn't quite understand it. And I still don't. But I know that's the only thing I did.
So wait a minute. So it sounds like it's part of the live incentive program. That sounds like what it's relating to. Is that what you're?
The video content has nothing to do with your selected topic. I was doing a trending song, and let me see.
Your hashtags, did you use TikTok Live or anything like that?
I didn't.
What?
But they did. They did.
Could you click the go? Did you hit the go live?
Yes.
That's the live incentive program. That's why.
Oh, explain it to me, because
Okay.
I don't know.
So go under monetization. Under monetization, I do know what you're talking about now. So under monetization, so click TikTok Studio on your page.
Okay.
Under monetization, there's a monetization option called Live Incentive Program. The Live Incentive Program, if you look, when you add a video, when you look at your video and you see add links on the part right before you post, one of the links says go live.
Okay.
When you click that link, you're trying to make your video eligible for that Live Incentive Program.
Okay.
But before you do that, you need to go to the Live Incentive Program to see which program or which campaign essentially is open that you're available to participate in. And then you want to create a video based on that particular campaign instructions.
Right.
And so what they said to you is that you click that link, and what you did your video on does not relate to that incentive program. It's ineligible for it.
So I can't even appeal it because I didn't know. So what you think?
For the video itself, you can't appeal it. You can't. You're right. You cannot. It doesn't make it eligible for that program, but the video itself isn't restricted. Well, what is it saying about the video? Is the video is not restricted or anything? You just not. It's not eligible for that program.
Well, it just says video not approved.
Not approved for that program. Not approved for the incentive program. But the video itself is still a video, so you don't have to do anything for it. You're not eligible for the campaign.
Okay. Because I think, yeah, it's still wrong. Okay, so you said leave it up.
Yeah.
Now I know not to click. Because if I'm going to click, I'm going to see what programs I'm eligible for first.
Yeah, the live incentive program. See what programs you. So many of the programs are for people with like 20,000 followers.
Yes.
I mean, there's different programs listed there. Gamers.
That's what I don't like with this trending that everyone ups on, because it never explained to you properly.
No, they don't.
It's just for a viral moment to get followers.
Yep, that's it.
And if you're not sure, you get caught up.
Yeah. And they tell you to click the link because that's part of the incentive program too, for you to click the link and go live. And if you get more people to go live, then you get monetized for that. So that's part of their their video hook, essentially. They're trying to hook you in. But yeah, that is the live incentive program. And again, they roll out new campaigns, I think weekly. I've been seeing them come pretty frequently. So you'll see campaigns in there. And again, most people aren't eligible for them. So you gotta have 20,000+ followers, or it's for a specific. There's a few that I think anybody can participate in, but they're not often. Many of them are well above, our range.
Because I did a account check to see what they say in the video, and I still got the tick.
Yeah, the video's fine.
Okay.
The video's not eligible for that campaign though.
Right, that's what I was wondering. I was like, oh my god, what's the restriction?
Yeah. No, it's not a restriction. Okay.
You
You're welcome. Take care, friend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, friends. Let me know if you have any last minute questions. It's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. TikTok. I've been on here an hour, 45 minutes, almost 2 hours. So I'm gonna get off. I gotta get my day started with some content I need to create as well and get moving. But let me know if there's any other questions, friends. I'm gonna make sure I am helping y'all. I gotta check on my shop video. I'm gonna see if I can get that figured out. The one that I want to, so really quickly, thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. The one I was just talking about, I did a video where the seller wants me to send the ad code. Well, when I tried to send the ad code, it wasn't working from my phone. So I'm gonna try my tablet and see if that works. So I got to figure that out. So I'm gonna work on that and get some content out, and then I have a meeting as well. So let me know if you have questions, though. I so appreciate you all coming through. I will be back at 4. I'm gonna be back at 4. So let me know if there's any questions at 4 o'clock as well. And we're just gonna keep going, y'all. Don't get discouraged. Stay encouraged. Like I said, I know some of this is challenging. It's frustrating. The AI. Thank you so much, Nika. Appreciate you, friend. I know some of this is frustrating. It will get you caught up and you're like pulling your hair. But stay focused. Stay the course. Don't give up. Okay? Please, well, I teach about when I go live as promoting brands. Well, when you're promoting brands, you're talking about their products. So you're going to talk about their specific products, friend. If you're talking about TikTok Shop in particular. So you would talk about their products. If you're just going to go live, yes, never give up. Yes, Dana, never give up. If you're just going to go live, you're going to talk about you. You'll talk about your brand. You're going to talk about your services or your products if you're selling something. So yeah. So the live to me is an opportunity for you to build community and brand yourself, add value, and if you have a product or service, you're going to talk about the features and benefits of those so that people, ideally, you're driving them to click your orange card or click the link in your bio or whatever the case may be so that you can get the sale. You said new here, new here. How you doing, friend? Keep going. You got this. There we go, friend. Don't give up. That's it. COB, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your friend. You are new. You are new as well. So definitely keep connecting and growing. Yes. I see your page. So you said follow. Thank you so much, friend. So you're new here. So what I will say, I'm about to get off now, but I want you to come back at my 4 o'clock today. We're going to talk about how to grow. I want you to know how to grow. I want you to know how to be a good viewer in a live, and then ultimately how you said, okay, awesome. And how you convert that to being a good live host, okay? Because that's what you want to do. You said excited? But yeah, that's the whole thing. You want to make sure you understand this platform and being successful. Somebody's product. Yes, fashion, come back to, friend. I want you to come back to African fashion styles. I think you need to come back. See you later. 4 o'clock Eastern. 4 o'clock Eastern, I'll be back. If you both want to come back, we could talk about both your situations because I think you both are still trying to understand the app. African fashions, you've been here for a minute, so we're gonna get you right, friend. You got a lot of followers, but you just gotta know what does it mean if you're gonna promote somebody else's product or if you have your own product. You need to know how to do this. Okay, so let me know if you have questions though, and feel free to DM me if you have specific questions. But I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll get to chatting and connecting then. See you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you, my friends on the YT. Appreciate you all coming through. You guys have been great. You guys have liked the live, comments. I got a lot of likes with this live. It's been a lot of interaction. I appreciate all the compliments and all the comments too. If you need support, go ahead and click the link in my bio. You can schedule a one-on-one with me to talk about how to get your business started, how to get going, how to go live. And then if you want to come back at 4 p.m., I will be here. We're going to continue to go live. Appreciate you all supporting. Thank you so much. I'm about to transition off, but I will be back at 4 p.m. All right. Thank you so much for your support. Take care. Bye-bye.